Hi guys, welcome again. So today and every other day, basically, we look at how to get to success. This basically means financial success, personal development success, and career success. Right? So simply put, success is a state of achieving most of your goals. Right? So let's look at success in terms of money, financial success. So, how do you get to wealth? How do you become wealthy? Starting off with nothing. Hmm? So, most people, what we do is we start off with employment. The reason why being is because to open a business, you need capital. Right? And there is a high chance that your business won't succeed. And if you have a lump sum, and you risk opening a business and that fails, you can be left bankrupt and even homeless, which is not advisable to do. So that's why most of us, if you start off poor, you invest your time in studying and get a skill, and with that skill you can get employment. Then employment will give you money, right? And then unfortunately this is where most people end. After they get employment, they get money and they become middle class, and they stop there, right? That's not a good idea. You won't get to wealth, obviously, if you stop here. You will end up being you'll end up being middle class, and because of inflation and life crisis, if you don't improve, you will end up being poor with a job, right? Other people, when they have money, they also open a business, right? And after they open a business, the business gives them money, profit. It's just like your salary, right? However, they also end here. They have one, say for example, one store open, and they get money, and now they can survive, and they end up here. They become middle class. Yeah? But what should happen for you to get to wealth is that with that money, you should invest it in more education, right? Or more information, right? Education can be in form of it can come in many ways, right? It doesn't have to be school itself. It can be seminars, webinars, doing personal research, and getting a coach, a mentor, manager, right? However, most people don't do that. So we will talk about a budget breakdown, right? 10% of your income, it can be either from employment or business, should go into making sure that you increase your information, right? Say for example, if you earn 100,000 per month, or if your business is bringing you 100,000 per month, then that means that 10,000 should go to school or wherever you're getting your information from, right? I get my information from school, right? I register, I do research, I do MBA, I do PhD, I do certificates, relevant certificates to what my craft is, and then I specialize on my craft. So most of the time you'll hear people talking about improving your craft, growing your craft, right? This is what they're talking about, right? You don't just get money and sit still. You take 10% of your money, and then you invest it on your craft, right? This will basically mean that you're getting more information, right? And then that will lead to growth. Growth means the more you learn, the more you get different perspectives, the more you become smart, the more you become intelligent, and the more you know, right? And especially if you're studying something that's relevant to your craft, which it can either be employment or business, what will happen is that you will start seeing opportunities, right? You'll start knowing more. You'll start knowing where opportunities are, right? That's number one. That's what will happen when you keep on growing, right? When you keep on getting more information and growing. Now, the more information you have, you become smarter and wiser, right? Your wisdom increases. Now, if you have enough wisdom, what that means is that you make good decisions, right? From waking up in the morning, right? Making up your bed, right? You don't make your bed because everybody makes your bed. You make your bed because you know that being in an organized space helps you think better, right? From taking a shower every day, exercising every day, brushing your teeth every day, you don't do them because your doctor said you should do them, right? You do them because you know that a healthy body is going to help you focus more and be more productive, more effective, and more efficient, right? So those kind of things, they come when you see how simple they are. They come with you continuously growing, right? Having reason as to why you do things, right? Now, if your those basic things, they are part of your routine, then you have a clearer perspective of the world, right? You start understanding, like the more you read, you can read about economics, supply and demand. You know how business operation works. You know how cash flow works. You know how IT works. You know how data works. Those things, they don't just come up from the air, right? You read. That's where information comes in, right? I mean, you know that the world is controlled by technology, which means you should know a little bit about that. You know that business is controlled by finance. You should know a little bit about that. You know that data is good for business growth and success. You should read a bit about that. Right? It's not going to come up by magic. You have to invest in information. Right? And then the more you grow, now if you know all about this aspects of business and these aspects of life, like hygiene, we spoke about hygiene. I gave few examples like sales, marketing, business operations, finance and accounting, and whatnot. Right? The more you have information about those, the more your decision making in each of them, in each of those areas, becomes good, right? And then you consistently achieve good results in every area of your life, right? Let me give you a quick run through the areas of life, but we're gonna go through each areas of life and invest time in them individually, right? So you're gonna become good with communication because you would have read a couple of books on communication. Become good with parenting because you've read books on parenting. Become good at people skills, presentation skills, negotiation skills, empathy, all of those things, all of those things that are necessary to build healthy relationships. You will be good with them. Then you'll make good decisions with them. And the more you consistently make good decisions on them, then you are successful. Right? You will know about money management, financial success. You will apply relevant strategies on your financial success, like applying an effective budget, and then growing from month to month, living paycheck to paycheck, to becoming wealthy. We will go through that in detail, but what you want to know is success is consistently achieving that, right? And then on the business side as well, you will make good decisions when it comes to all areas of business, like leadership, management, finance and accounting, sales and marketing, operations, IT, so making all those decisions, all those consistent decisions, right, will give you wealth. Why? Obviously, if you run business and you know all the business areas and you're making good decisions on them, right? That will grow your business exponentially, and you will get more money. So if your business is growing exponentially, money grows exponentially, and if money is growing exponentially, that is wealth. Same thing applies to employment. If you have more knowledge about your craft, the more you grow in your area, the more you get promotions, the more you get to higher level, right? And the more you get to higher level, remember now you're dealing with what? Business management. So the more you run the company like your own, the more your salary increases, right? Exponentially, right? Then if money increases exponentially, you become wealthy. But you can't just jump from here to there. A lot of people make that mistake. They want to jump from employment, money, wealth. You're not going to get that. Or employment, money, and success. No. This is not a fairy tale. You have to go through the path. Anyways, I hope you understand now how you go from scratch, wherever you are, to being wealthy. Right? We will get in detail with these things, and hopefully you will get more information. All right. So thank you very much.